Many of you may be taking the time to celebrate Easter this afternoon. Meteorologist Melvin is joining us in the studio. Katie, it was a bit cooler today.
Yeah, really big cool down, all thanks to the cold front we saw yesterday. It's what brought us the rainfall, and now it really dropped our temperatures below seasonal highs. Today coming in at 64. We're supposed to be somewhere in the upper 60s this time of the year, and we get really close to that number as we start the work week. It's just a little on the cold side today. Lots of sunshine, though, to keep us company, but that breeze will cut right through you out of the northeast today. But the sunshine at least continues until it sets later this evening, a little after 7. So we're still enjoying that later sunset, of course. As we head into tomorrow, kiddos at the bus stop, definitely wanting the extra layer. When you're off to school, we're talking low 40s for a few of our Kentucky counties. We're even talking about a frost advisory going through that first bell tomorrow. Sunshine continues into the afternoon. We're back close to seasonal with upper 60s on the board. Overall, it's going to be a really dry week. We need the rain, but we'll take a really close look at your temperatures to see if there's any warm up in sight as we head into later this week.
So many fun things happening for today, but the day's not over yet. What should people expect tonight?
Yeah, it's still going to be cool. Not too much going on. I did mention that frost advisory. It's for our Kentucky counties in the northeastern section, which we'll take a look at. But overall, it's a really beautiful evening. 64 degrees right now. Humidity is very low, especially considering this time of the year. And it's all thanks to yesterday's cold front. All that rain that we saw that helped wash the pollen away and hopefully gave your sinuses a little bit of a break. It also helped change our winds out of the north, and that's why it feels so much cooler today. I'm loving it. We've got that breeze coming in out of the north. We've got temperatures across the board in the 50s, or I should say 60s. 50s, though, for Livingston and Crossville, 61 in McMinnville, upper 50s. Down in Coffee County for Tullahoma, 64 in Columbia, and 63 in Camden. Big picture, this is impacting a lot of us from the Mid-South over to the Southeast. You can even see in the Carolinas, their temperatures are starting to fall. And again, it's thanks to that cold front. All of the rain has also moved along with it. So we're not expecting any more rain this evening. If you have maybe a late Easter egg hunt going on, you've got Easter dinner going on, you're going to be completely good because this will continue to push east, and that lets that beautiful H move right on over, which means an area of high pressure will dominate it. What also means sunshine, lots of sunshine. It's been a sunny day today. That continues as well as we go into tomorrow. We've got the latest here, that frost advisory. It's for our northeastern counties, extended basically from Logan all the way over to Clinton County, and that goes until early tomorrow morning. So make sure if you have any sensitive items up that way, areas like Bowling Green, that they are covered and protected as we head overnight tonight. Tomorrow you'll want to dress in layers, absolutely so. A little chilly as you're stepping out the door. By 7, somewhere in the low 40s, quickly climbing into the 60s by lunchtime, and then mid to upper 60s as we go into your afternoon and your ride home. Lots of sunshine as well. It'll be a beautiful start to the work week. We do get a little bit of a warm up, but it doesn't come until later in the week. We'll briefly cool down for your Tuesday, and then we do begin that climb as you look at a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. By late in the work week, we're back in the upper 70s, so we're 10 degrees above average. And then by next weekend, we even then continue to climb. We really need rain. Here's the latest, though, as far as rain totals go for the next week. And we're just in this very dry pocket. All of Tennessee is truly, and most of Kentucky is as well. Everybody around us is getting rain, but we need the rain. Latest drought monitor still showing severe drought conditions from areas like Paris over to Montgomery County and Clarksville, down as well into areas like Decatur County, south of Parsons. But everyone in Middle Tennessee and South Central Kentucky seeing some sort of drought. We really need the rain. Your 7-day forecast just not giving us any. Beautiful sunshine, though, as we kick off your work week. Temperatures are going to climb as we look later in the week. So if you just think it's a little chilly outside, you want something warmer, don't worry. It is on the way as we look into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just trending really dry. Need some rain chances, but overall, not a bad forecast. And we, again, will eventually warm up. JB, yeah, cooler today thanks to yesterday's cold front. It changed our winds out of the north, and you can definitely feel it. Highs today unseasonably cool in the low to mid 60s. Seasonal as we head into your Monday, a little cooler thanks to a dry cold front overnight Monday into Tuesday, but then we rebound really quickly. By Wednesday through the weekend, we're back unseasonably warm and even talking 80s as we look into next Saturday and Sunday. Again, average high is somewhere right around the upper 60s, so we'll get back above that number by midweek.
That's all we have this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. As always, we'll be right back here on the desk at 10 o'clock.
Scripps News for all-day coverage from across the country and around the world. Search for Scripps News on your TV and stream for free.
Well, hopefully many of you got to spend your Easter outside, though it was a bit cooler than what we're used to. Meteorologist Katie Melvin is here. Katie, what can we expect to start the week?
I mean, it's still going to be a little on the cooler side, but not as chilly as today was. Yesterday, we saw the rain. That was all thanks to a cold front. Now, today, we're feeling the impacts of that front. We're supposed to be somewhere in the upper 60s, but today we came in at 64, and that breeze kept it feeling a little on the chilly side as well today, but enjoying that sunset a little after 7 o'clock. For the next couple of hours, temperatures will, of course, continue to fall, and we're expecting overnight lows somewhere right around 40 degrees. Unless you're a little further north, it's going to be a little chillier. There's actually a frost advisory in place for areas like Bowling Green over to Glasgow because of just how chilly it's going to be. Upper 30s for those in the upper Cumberland Plateau area, and then low 40s just about for the rest of us. So chilly overnight tonight. Make sure when you're out the door tomorrow morning you dress in layers. By Monday, we are back to seasonal highs, meaning mid to upper 60s, and then a really big warming trend is on the way later in the week. So a lot to look at and talk about in your forecast in a couple of minutes. It was a chilly Sunday across the area, but will that carry over into your work week? We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast coming up next.
All right, Katie Melvin is back here. Katie, it got a little chilly. When is it going to pop up to the nice temperatures that we love?
I mean, it'll be seasonal again as soon as tomorrow, and then later into the week, we're back into the 80s. So typical spring roller coaster. We also stay very dry, although we need some beneficial rain across the area. We're just not seeing it really for us. 53 degrees right now. Live look for you from our Skynet camera. Here in Nashville, that strong breeze still steady out of the northwest, and that is what's keeping temperatures so cool right now. 40s and 50s across the board. Upper 6 in Tullahoma, one of our chillier spots. 50 on the dot in Columbia and Dixon. Upper 40s for Clarksville and Hoptown. Big picture, we're all Tip
is back here. All right, Katie Melvin is back here. Katie, it got a little chilly. When is it going to pop up to the nice temperatures that we love?
I mean, it'll be seasonal again as soon as tomorrow, and then later into the week, we're back into the 80s. So typical spring roller coaster. We also stay very dry, although we need some beneficial rain across the area. We're just not seeing it really for us. 53 degrees right now. Live look for you from our Skynet camera. Here in Nashville, that strong breeze still steady out of the northwest, and that is what's keeping temperatures so cool right now. 40s and 50s across the board. Upper 6 in Tullahoma, one of our chillier spots. 50 on the dot in Columbia and Dixon. Upper 40s for Clarksville and Hoptown. Big picture, we're all on the chilly side. It is thanks to yesterday's cold front. Whenever it swept across the Mid-South, the Midwest, and even the Southeast, it ushered in all of this very cold air from the north. It's also what brought us the rain yesterday. Cold front is hanging out just to our east. It's going to continue to move east, and as it does, that gives room for this high pressure to come hang out with us, and that brings us a lot of sunshine as we kick off your work week. That's why it was sunny today as well. 40 degrees, the expected overnight low. It's going to be chilly, some patchy fog possible, and we're even talking frost chances for some of our northeastern counties. Areas like Logan up into Warren and all the way over to Clinton County under that frost advisory until early Monday morning. Monday is going to be beautiful, just at a chilly start. Dress in layers, friends. 20-degree difference from when you're stepping out the door to about lunchtime, back into the 60s, mid to upper 60s, the expected high. And that is seasonal for this time of the year. It's where we're supposed to be. You know, it's hard to keep track. We're bouncing all around. Lots of sunshine, though, as we go into your afternoon and evening, although we're starting the day a little bit of cloud cover. We need rain. We really need rain. And there's just a none in sight as we check out the next 7 days. Very small chance for a few areas just to our north in Kentucky, but we're just stuck in this dry patch that we need to get moving a little bit on because we're still tracking drought across the area. Severe drought from Paris over to Clarksville, even south of Parsons as well. And we're even seeing it creep in a little bit into Cumberland County, into the Crossville area. Right there is I-40. So we do need the rain. Your 7-day forecast just not showing that. It's nice to have the sunshine, and of course it's nice to have that warming trend. If today was just a little on the chilly side for you. 67 the expected high for your Monday, mid-60s, thanks to a dry cold front overnight Monday into Tuesday. Once that dry cold front moves out of here, then we're really on this warming trend. Mid to upper 70s to end your work week, and then by the weekend, Nikki, it's your kind of weather back in the 80s.
I'm so excited. Thank you.